So I don't really know how to start this. I kind of want to cut out the fluff. In all reality, I really just want to play Legacy Minecraft. PlayStation 3 edition, obviously you can see. Yeah, this is just what Minecraft is to me. Ever since I started playing Java, it kind of felt like taking a vacation. It wasn't exactly home, was kind of my opinion on it, and I just want to play Minecraft Legacy Console Edition. So yeah, we'll just create a world and yeah. So as we load in, I just want to say, I don't really want to mention too much about the fact that this is Legacy Console Edition. I don't know why, it just kind of takes me out. So past today's episode, I'm just going to completely ignore the fact that we're in Legacy Console Edition. Because, oh wow, holy cow, we got a Mushroom Island already. But yeah, so I want to just basically completely ignore the fact that we're playing Legacy Edition. Because, you know what, I feel like that just makes a distinction between what I think Minecraft really is and, you know, every other form of Minecraft, I guess. Oh, also get used to seeing that compiling shaders thing in the bottom left corner. And I'm going to edit some of my settings real quick. Perfect. Alright, so we can go over to that Mushroom Island, or we can just ignore it and we can start adventuring. Or we can just start getting killed by a drowned, I guess. Truthfully, this seems like a pretty not great place to start. You know, kind of in the middle of an ocean. So we're gonna just go this way and ignore all of the things in the ocean that want me dead. I really hate birchwood. Like I said, Java Edition just doesn't really feel like Minecraft to me. Like it's Minecraft, okay? But the way that things are supposed to work, to me at least, felt a lot more like this more obscure version of Bedrock that I guess didn't actually last that long. So, you know. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of the tips. I like that, because you can... Oh, that was the wrong button. You can go into your inventory and ask, what's this? I like that so much, because that means you don't have to visit the wiki a whole lot, and, you know, the wiki is great and all. Trident. Should I try and get that trident? He's damaged. Also, you definitely were waiting for this. The crafting interface. I absolutely love the old crafting interface. I don't know why on my old versions I always used to change it to classic crafting. Because this is such a great layout, in my opinion. One thing I don't like is that swords are less useful. Are more useful than axes. I can kill this guy. Oh. Well, he didn't drop the thing. Oh well. Doesn't really matter. We should probably end up killing some of the mobs. There's another drowned. Is there like an ocean ruins down here somewhere? Nah, oh well. We don't really have to explore for that. We do want to get some wool for a bed. Oh wait, why am I using the axe? The axes don't deal more damage. It's swords that deal more damage. Kind of makes me sad. But then again, it's not great that in newer versions of Minecraft, you can honestly just get a stone axe that deals a ton of damage. Like, it deals 9 damage as a stone axe. The only issue is that it doesn't charge as fast as the other axes. So, honestly, having, like, a stone axe or an iron axe would be better than having a diamond axe. So that's a pro tip for all of you guys who are playing new Minecraft, I guess. I don't know if I'm just an idiot for, not realizing that until, I guess, kind of recently. But axes in newer forms of Minecraft are definitely my tool of choice. Just because, you know, it makes a lot more sense to use them. You know, because most of the time you're doing single target elimination. Like, when people are doing crits with swords, they're actually wasting their sword. They should be using their sweeping edge, because if they're not, then they're just kind of wasting it. Oh, I was going to use my axe again. Keep making that mistake. I will admit, it has been forever since I've used a controller for anything like this, but it still feels really natural. And I like that. I feel like right here is where we might end up just making our shelter. Actually, are we already at the world border? Oh, we went the complete wrong way for exploration. This was kind of short-lived. You know, something that I absolutely miss from this version is that there's a world border, and I think the world border just makes your world a lot more precious. Like, everything inside of it is your own world. I don't know. I don't know if anybody else thinks like that, but it's definitely something that I've thought about a lot ever since transitioning over to Java Minecraft. I don't know, it kind of just annoys me that you can go anywhere you want to with an infinite world. Because, theoretically, I mean, it's not really an infinite world, but you have so many chances to just find the ideal place. And I think that kind of sucks. I like living in a world with finite resources. I think it's a really interesting challenge. I mean, that's the thing. You know, people play Skyblock and all of that, and the whole reason that appeals is because basically a finite world, an ultra-finite world, so it's not exactly the exact same as Legacy, but it's comparable. You know, because you have a world that isn't, you know, infinite. You only have a certain amount of resources that you can use, and I guess it's a little bit different because in Skyblock you have, you know, you actually kind of do have infinite resources. I really need to make a furnace, otherwise I'm gonna starve to death on my first day. I think that's worse than dying to mobs on your first night. I just made another stone pickaxe. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to make a furnace. So, looks like you're already on a pretty good pace. So we'll probably end up finding a nice place to bunk down closer to the middle of the world. Just because, you know, right over here isn't too scenic. You know, we got water over there and water over there. And I guess there's a chicken here. But there's really nothing to look at. So I think, yeah, we're gonna move closer into the middle of the world by the time we finish our first night or two. So I know I'm gonna make this a series. That's the plan. I want to make this a series of just going through Legacy Console Edition. But I've never really done a Minecraft series before. I know everybody has that phase where they're gonna do it, and maybe. Oh, I remember this. I never really used this, but it's really useful. Anyway, never really done a Minecraft series before. And everybody kind of has that phase where they want to do it, and get started and just kind of don't do it. But I feel like a lot of people would really, really want to see this, you know? I certainly would. I couldn't really find anything on YouTube that was more than just like one 15-minute segment of gameplay of Legacy Minecraft, and like that's great. I feel like that really gets people more used to the idea of Legacy Minecraft as like a legit version, but it's not like, you know, having a whole let's play, you know? So that's kind of the goal, is to make an actual let's play for this. I don't know what my uploads are gonna look like. I have absolutely no idea, and I am not used to making things like these. But we're gonna try our hardest. Yeah, those are my goals. I want to have a pretty long, big, you know, wide scale world, I guess you could say. I want to be in this world for a very long time. And there's also a lot of things that I haven't done in Minecraft, like, ever, that I feel like it'd be really nice if I actually completed them on my first ever Minecraft version, which obviously is PS3 edition. So far, I think I've mined more birch wood in this one 5-minute gameplay segment than I've ever mined in my life. And it's a guilty feeling, but I have to do it. You have to do what you have to do to make a boat, I guess. So Yeah, all I can really say about making boats in this version is that it's a huge waste of shovels. Alright, so we are going towards the center of our world, just because I'm curious what that looks like. And, you know, I don't know, the center of the world is the furthest away you can be from the edges, and nobody wants to be close to the edge of the world. It's a bit foreboding, I guess. Also, something I never knew about this version, even though it was right in plain sight, is that maps show you your coordinates. For some reason, I never knew that, even though they're right there. They're really easy to see. So I don't know. Maybe I'm blind or something. Now here we go. There's a village. Something I've always liked in Minecraft are villages. And that's weird because I've always considered most things in Minecraft that have any amount of population to be too much population. Minecraft is always supposed to be like this isolated game that you kind of play alone or with friends, I guess. But I've always liked villages because, you know, it kind of makes Minecraft into a town builder game if you really want it to be, and I like that kind of functionality. So we will, oh, holy cow. That is a lot of stuff. Right now, we're just gonna kind of ignore that this village is here. And we are going to just move along for now. We will mark down, at least we'll view it on the map. It's pretty easy to see where it is. Oh, we've gone way too far to be in the center of the world. The idea right now is to go to 0, 0. We make probably a house at 0, 0, and yeah, that's our goal. I think, I can't remember if 1.13 was the update that made it so pumpkins don't have faces anymore, or maybe it was 1.12. Wait, is there another village? There's another village. That's kind of funny. Yeah, anyway, we're moving to 0, 0. We can't get distracted by villages. Hope they'll be okay though. You know, no zombies and all that. So far, it looks like a very dry, dusty world that we have. I hope we can find kind of a taiga, like a snowy taiga biome, because I've always enjoyed those. Oh, look. It's not the center of the world, but I think you guys will forgive me if I go to my favorite biome and kind of explore and build a house in there. I don't know if the default settings in Minecraft Legacy Edition world generation are specifically built to make it so you get like every major type of biome in your world. But oh, look, another village. Holy cow, that's a lot of villages. I bet it's been a while since any of you have seen the old villagers. I always liked the old villagers. They felt more like villagers than villagers now. I don't know why. I feel like even though today's villagers are stupider, they seem smarter. I don't know why. Like, their AI just kind of changed a little bit, and it felt like they weren't the same. I think these villagers have a lot of charm to them. I think we're going to go up to a mountain. It's kind of a nice thing to do in Minecraft. That one kind of looks really nice. I think we'll go up to that one. But this kind of looks like a pretty nice place to have a little house. At least I think. I mean, right over there is the world border, so we'll kind of ignore it. Oh, also right over there is another village. Why are there so many villages? Is that an abandoned village? Doesn't look super bright. Oh, whatever. We're gonna build a house. That's what I want to do. I want to build a house. One thing I don't like about this version is that phantoms spawn. I absolutely hate phantoms. I think that's the general opinion with everybody nowadays in Minecraft, is that they absolutely hate phantoms. I can see why. That's not just a modern Minecraft bad thing. That's, I feel like they're just, I don't know. It kind of sucks that they exist, you know. Something else that's interesting about Legacy Console Edition is that you can actually craft notch apples, even though in the version we're in right now, they shouldn't be craftable. Honestly thought that they got rid of that. Actually, wait, can I craft them in 1.13? I actually can't remember. Now my memory is hazy. We're gonna have to actually create a notch apple to determine if it's possible or not, because I can't remember if you can or not. I think one of the nicest looking types of wood in this game is the spruce wood type. Just because it's a little bit darker, has more flavor to it, I think. It's kind of like, you know, wood is a spectrum in Minecraft, and both oak wood and spruce wood are kind of the middle of the spectrum in terms of, like, their brightness. So I think it's a fair wood type to use while also giving off a darker vibe. And then there's an end of the spectrum that's absolutely incorrect to use, which of course is birch wood. And then dark oak is really, really nice, but it's incredibly ornamental. At some point, I probably am going to want to build something using dark oak that looks good because, you know, never have done that. So that's another goal. I do want to make a goal list, just to make things a lot more streamlined and interesting, so everybody knows what I'm actually going at. Right now, though, I kind of just wanted to, you know, like the purpose of this episode is just to, you know, play Minecraft and remember what it used to be like, and get used to it, so I can get invested in its systems, and, you know. So I don't know what type of house to build. Maybe it really should just be like a small house, just a tiny one. No, that's a bit small. We might make it just a little bit wider. All right, I think that's just about appropriate. We can put our bed there. We can, yeah, this looks nice. I like this. So we're gonna start spamming the X button. Oh, that was the wrong place to put that. Don't know how tall I'm gonna make it. Probably just tall enough. Maybe a little bit of headway. We don't know. One doorway. Nothing crazy. And I definitely do want a roof. I feel like it's so easy to make your first house nowadays that there's really no reason to make it into something you're not going to use for a long time. You know, like I don't get, other than in like hardcore Minecraft, right? I don't think there's any actual reason to make a dirt hut or anything. You can easily stay alive during the night, while building, and even if you can't, you can easily make a bed, because sheep are just everywhere, and you're already going to be killing them for food, so, you know, what's the point of not doing it? Actually, maybe I should use some cobblestone to line the bottom. I kind of like that. That's something I haven't really ever done in a build, but I really feel like probably I should do that, because cobblestone makes everything look much nicer, doesn't it? I'm going to try to not cut these videos down too much, just to keep it a lot more authentic, is kind of the idea, like an organic video, but I think it's going to be necessary to cut it down quite a bit, because Minecraft is a game where a lot of the time nothing is happening. You know, it's just, you know, right now it's just kind of me breaking blocks. And nobody really wants to just watch that. They kind of want to watch me move on to things like finishing my house or finding a mine shaft or something like that. What is making that sound? What's hopping around? Is there a rabbit somewhere? Rabbits always kind of confused me in Minecraft. Like, honestly, I feel... Oh, look, there's an autosave. First autosave in a world. All right, so, oh yeah, but rabbits confuse me, because I feel like they shouldn't really exist. Like it makes sense because rabbits exist, obviously. You know, in real life, that makes sense. But what doesn't make sense is, applicably, why are rabbits in Minecraft? You know, it kind of just, it doesn't really make sense, because they don't do anything for you, and they're really hard to hunt, so there's like no actual point. Or maybe I'm just looking at this in kind of a cynical way. Maybe I should just kind of appreciate the fact that there's something weird and special that Minecraft did. But at the same time, I can't really shake the feeling that they just shouldn't be in the game, because it's just an added mob. Like there are so many types of mobs that, you know, you might think will be cool, but in reality, if I told you to list out the mobs that you knew in Minecraft, you'd probably say, like, oh, zombie, cow, pig, chicken, skeleton. Like, all the way at the bottom of that list, you'd probably list, like, a turtle, right? Who even cares about turtles? Like, the potion they can help you make is actually really, really good. That amount of resistance with the downside of slower moving is honestly kind of worth it. But like, other than that, you're not gonna remember that turtles exist. You know, who really cares? You also probably aren't gonna remember that fish exist as a mob. You're only gonna think of fish as like those things that you can fish for, you know? It just feels like there's a lot of stuff in Minecraft that is never on top of somebody's mind. You know, they kind of just ignore it because they're looking for the base game, and that's part of the reason why I'm doing this right now. Is because it kind of cuts out a lot of the stuff that feels like it's not supposed to be there. Like, I haven't even played 1.21. I don't really even keep up with the direction of Minecraft updates now, but I hear there's like an armadillo and like pet armor. And honestly, pet armor is a really cool idea, but why can't we make it out of something like leather? Like, you can make horse armor out of leather. It doesn't really make sense why you'd have to get like an armadillo just to make pet armor. It doesn't seem like it's going to be worth it. That's just a really weird niche use for something that's so weird. But yeah, rambling aside, we are actually very close to finishing our first house in this world. I've been silent for a little bit making this house, so probably should break the silence. But I don't really know what to say. I'm kind of just taking in all this Minecraft. You know, I hate talking so much about nostalgia, because, you know, kind of my whole thing is, like, I'm still playing the game, so why be nostalgic about it? You know, it's not over, so there's no reason to feel like it's over. That's how I view it. But at the same time, you can't really help but think about the time where you actually really played this game. You know, I guess that's something you can't really escape. That's a fact of life. But yeah, I mean, if people are like all nostalgic about it, I really feel like instead of talking about how, you know, nostalgic you are about it, if you have the way to do it, I would say just play the game. And don't even do it in the view of nostalgia. Just play the game like you would play the game normally, you know? And then you're going to start making even more memories that, you know, that feel like the old ones that you used to have all the way back then. That's just the way that I think about it. Now we gotta go get some sand so that we can make some windows for that, because it's starting to look pretty nice, actually. And sand will definitely be over here, because, you know, that's all the ocean is really, really good for. Alright, so while we cook that sand, we're just gonna kind of prepare the final parts of our house. So far, I think it looks pretty nice. I honestly have no idea how long I've been playing right now. It's got to be longer than an hour. Alright, so now the eternal question. Glass blocks or glass panes? Probably panes. Now look at that. We finished our house. This is actually probably nicer than most of the houses I ever really make. Look at that. I like that. That looks kind of pretty. But it does feel like it's about time to end this episode. So I'm going to put all my stuff in this chest. And yeah, that's just about it.